Hello fellow traders, this is Marcos Maria, and I was just curious, as we had a look on the first backtesting session, if we would take the 13 EMA like I always propose for newbies, that they can use this one as a kind of assistance in order to spot CHoCHs easier on, let's say, the 5 to 15 minutes time frame. I haven't tested it on 1 minute, to be honest. It might look differently there, but I know that it works quite well in 5 and 15. So let's do the same thing again by considering the 13 EMA, which is the yellow one, and see if we would have done something differently, if we have overlooked something or overseen, and if we might not take the one or the other trade. So what you can see here, for example, there was a CHoCH before. If you have a look at this one was mitigated, and then the bigger CHoCH happened as well, which was mitigated by this one. So I had not had a look at this before, but now as I put on the screen the 13 EMA, it's more visible. It's the same here. The candle breaks through the EMA. It doesn't have to break through. A wick is enough, as we said. For CHoCHs, wicks are enough, but you can see it broke through here. And when this happens, I have a look on the left side. Was there a CHoCH or not? And you can see there was a CHoCH, and was mitigated and so on. And now let's just have a look how price actually continues to move down. Of course, this is now completely hindsight, because I can for sure remember most of the situation we had before. But let's see if they are confirmed by the 13 EMA. Well, although sorry that I use the word confirmed so often, nothing is confirmed in trading, it's just further indications. You can see here, you had this one, and as I said in the last one, I would be interested if this one would be broken by a candle or by a wick, but it wasn't. So we continue to go down, and you can see it also respected the 13 EMA. So for this one, I would have a look now. Is this one broken? No, it isn't, although you can see it wicked above 13 EMA, and when it wicks above, the first thing I do is have a look on the left side. Did it break, in this case, previous supply area? Well, it didn't, so no, I just keep watching it. And now you can see there was a breakthrough, and the CHoCH happened, not with this area, although you could have considered it as a second CHoCH, but with this area. So it went through up again. I look on the left side, it broke this one. We had the low broken before the last high is broken. That's why I consider the CHoCH now, and I would have a look at it because this would be my first indication. There was a break of the EMA, same as here, but this one did not manage to go above this one, and this one managed to go above the last created high. So we are interested in. Until now, it's the same situation as we had before without the EMA. So we go for a buy limit. Of course, we know now where it reached to, but we will just choose the same as before, or kind of similar. We'll play it out. You can see same situation. And now it wicked below again. And so we would have a look on the left side. Did it break the last demand zone or the last order block, however you want to call it? No, it didn't. But we only have a look because we had an indication. Right, so we continue. And what's happening now? Now you can see it broke below. Let's say it wicked below. So indication was a wick below, although we were in an uptrend. We have a look, might the trend change? It might change, so same situation as before. We put a sell limit. Now it wicked back above, as you can see, but we wanted to trade this CHoCH first. We want to see if it's mitigating, so we are interested in this CHoCH only. What it now does, of course it needs to break above, because otherwise it would not mitigate. So it continues. We can see it moves away from the 13 EMA, which is a good confirmation. And now if you would manually manage your trade, you know, if we wouldn't have put a hard take profit here, you would see with the next candle there wouldn't be any reason to close for us. Yeah. Why? There was no indication. Here, no reason to close for us. There was no indication. At the moment, there would still not be a reason to close for us. There's no indication. So if you trade it or if you manage it manually, this is something you could do as well. You know, you just move the stop loss line accordingly. We go with the next one. Until now, there was no reason to close it, but we're looking for the CHoCHs only actually. And let's have a look now. Now you can see this would already be the CHoCH if you don't consider the 13 EMA. Now, if we say we stick to our 13 EMA, let's see what it does. Can we go above? Yeah, it went above. And this is now our first indication. Have a look on the left side. On the left side, this was the last supply zone. It was broken already by this one, but again, this would be our confirmation. So we put a buy limit. Put it in the same position as the last time. Then we continue. Now it's diddling around. We know that from the last time as well. So now this one wicked below. We look on the left side. It's not a nice CHoCH, but in fact it is a CHoCH. And we said we take this as a confirmation. We didn't trade it the last time because there was no obvious move, but it would be a CHoCH. The question is, in this case here, you can see it already kind of mitigated, so I'm not sure if we can take it at all, but just give it a try. Let's say we make a market order. We sell from here down to here. Give it a little bit more space, but not too much. Accept, so just to be fair, and then we continue. Took us out, and now you can see this is a better move, what we would expect. It went below again, 13 EMA. It created another CHoCH, so we are interested. Make a sell limit again. Want it to mitigate the supply zone. Moves away, that's okay for us. And now we are tagged in, so we keep waiting what it does. Now we have a look, it went above, and actually this would now be also a CHoCH situation, so we also trade this one. And we target, well, I would only target this high for the moment. Let's see what it does. I don't remember this one. Well, that was close. And now we have had the chance to get another short winning one. Let's see what it does now. So this one, for example, is no CHoCH situation for me, at least no clear one on this time frame. Now we've been taken out. We're waiting for the next one. To be fair, we should also consider this one now. Broke above and then it broke below. So we go for a sell limit. You know, what did price do? It broke below. We had a look. There's no CHoCH. It continued further. I had a look on the left side. There's no CHoCH. And now here we have the CHoCH. Now it could well be that this one is mitigated, although we know that's liquidity above. And once you consider that, you might not, most probably not trade it. But we said we stick to our rules in this case, and we don't want to be unfair. Oh, what did I do? I delete the last one again. We want to have a sell limit here. Well, what would I target? That's depending actually on, because we're still moving away. To put a real target, you would even see this one. We had to have a look on the left side what the target would be. I would target for the moment the low, because I think we already know that we are taken out, because it created another CHoCH here, which we are interested as well. Price went up. You can see here supply was broken, so we also go for a buy limit again here. This one I would again target. Yeah, this one I think it's the same as we did the last time. Right, so we ended up, was it? I think that was it. We ended up, I was too late this time, yeah, because when it moved away I should have created this order, and then this would have been a win as well. But it doesn't matter. We could say it's still comparable somehow, and if you are not good in spotting the CHoCHs, you could still use the 13 EMA to give you an indication. This is never a confirmation, but it's an indication when you have those breaks, also in certain time areas, that you want to have a look what's happening, and if you can spot a CHoCH that happened and that you want to enter for a trade. Yeah, I leave it with this one. I think also for this one, the 13 EMA was quite helpful. And I think it needs a little bit more backtesting in order to see if it can really be helpful on a long term. So, thanks very much and see you later.